this evening I'm doing another tag video, and this one's called the Where Am I Going tag. The tag was created by Chi Washington, and I hope I said your name correctly, Chi. And I was tagged by Winnie BLV, Joy Love C, Dee Dee Bean and Jessie Style. So thank you to Chi for starting the tag and being inspired to do it. And thank you to Winnie BLV, Joy Love C, Dee Dee Bean and Jessie Style for tagging me. Right, I will put all their channels and links to all of their videos in the description box below. This tag is about different situations, going to different places and which bag would you take with you. The first place that I'm going to is the club. I don't really go clubbing anymore. I was very partial to a rave in the 1990s, and I don't think I actually used to take a bag with me. But if I was going to a club now, or a rave, which would be nice, but people still have raves. I don't know, I used to love a good rave in the 90s. Anyway, I would take something like this. It's a little Senrev bum bag. And it's a really nice, versatile little bag, this. Nice, soft microfiber lining. It's in very soft pebbled leather. Now you can either put it through the two loops there and have it as a shoulder bag, or put the belt through the loops on the back, round the waist or on the hips, and it's a bum bag. I think it's an ideal sort of bag to take to a club, or a rave or wherever. I mean, discos, they were called in the 1970s. Because there's always this thing about what to do with your bag. And if you went out on a sort of a girls' night out, you saw sort of dance around in a circle with all the pile of handbags in the middle. Really, really 1970s, that early 70s. It's just, classic thing of the time. Anyway, second situation I find myself in is I'm going out to brunch. Now, that I haven't done for a while, but more recent than going to a club. Now, because there's food and beverages involved, I'd want to take a bag that wasn't too precious, that I could wipe clean if anything got spilt on it. So I'd actually take my little black Chanel travel ligne flat bag, or travel line. These are made out of nylon. Got a little Mona Lisa pocket on the back. Black hardware. Oops. And black chain. I think you can see that there. Yeah. Brilliant little bag, this. I have used this, oh goodness, so much. I think this one was 2002, 2003. I'm seriously down to under $1 per use, if not 50 cents. I've used it so much, this bag. Anyway, it's great for brunch or anything like that. You don't have to stress too much about it. Now, okay, so now I'm going shopping and I need a shopping shoulder bag. So I've got my Chanel 19, aptly named, shopping bag. Love this bag. The leather is just so, seriously, it is just, it feels like satin. It's absolutely sublime. And it's just perfect for shopping. Pop it on the shoulder. You can do it up like that, or you can leave it undone as you get more shopping done. So that is the one that I'd take, and that is circa 2022, I think. Okay, so we've been to the club, we've had brunch, we've done the shopping, and now we're going on a date night. And for a date night, I would use the little Celine bag. Which I really love. It is so cute. It's called the Claude bag, or Claude, some people might say. And it's just a nice little bag, you know. Sits really nicely on the shoulder. Nice chain strap. Very light bag. Fits the phone. Lip gloss, few tissues, basic essentials. It's all you need, really. So that's the one that I would use. I'll just do a bit more of a closer popper. It's a really unique little bag. I think she was only around for one season, and I had to get a personal shopper in the US to get this for me because I could not find one. Well, I mean, in Australia, seriously, we don't have that much choice anyway, but I couldn't find one anywhere. So I employed the services of a personal shopper in the US, and she found me one within 2 days, which was brilliant. Except I still haven't used it. So clearly, him indoors needs to take me out on a date night. We do go out on date nights, but not in the winter because, well, certainly not this winter because it has been really, really cold for Sydney anyway. And it is cold this evening. Right, okay, that's date night. So next we're going to the cinema, in brackets theatre. Well, I don't go to the cinema anymore because I'm always that person that sits. Somehow I manage to sit in front of the person who's sitting with their legs crossed, you know, and their foot swinging up and down like that, kicking the back of the seat. Either that, or I get the person, you know, with the bag of lollies, you know, the rustly wrappers, and all you can hear is, you know, the wrappers every 2 minutes. Or you get the person who's seen it before and says, I know you think he did it, but he didn't. She did. And you think, oh, great, well, I might as well go home now. And honestly, it always happens to me at the cinema. I don't know what it is. There's a cinema hex on me or something, so I'll go to the theatre. And in fact, we're going to the theatre this week to see the MJ the musical. Managed to drag him indoors along to see a musical. It's taken me over 30 years to do that. Finally succeeded. Anyway, for the theatre, I would take... Where's it gone? Oh, here it is. A little black Botke clutch. Gorgeous little bag. Just very finely pebbled leather, really incredibly soft. It's got a little mirror under the tag there. Magnetic dot fastening, which is just perfect. Okay, so it's also got a little chain shoulder strap like that. So you can either clutch it under your arm or shoulder it like that. This leather is, oh, honestly, it is one of the softest leather bags I have ever owned, and I've owned a lot of bags. Over the last sort of 50 years, there have been many. Wouldn't it'd be interesting to know how many, you know what I mean, if I could turn the clock back to then and sort of, you know, somehow count all my bags going through time. Wow, there'd be, I think we're talking about thousands, really. Yeah, scary, isn't it? Anyway, this is what I take to the theatre, and this is probably what I'll take to the theatre later this week. I'm very much looking forward to seeing MJ the musical. I was very, very fond of Michael Jackson's music, and also he was an incredible dancer, really incredible. So anyway, theatre bag is the black Butkier, beautiful soft leather clutch. Right, now where are we going next? Okay, next we're going to the beach, and the bag I bought recently to take to the beach, and this isn't the bag with the towels and all the, you know, that sort of stuff in. Him indoors has got a big stripy bag that we put all of that in. But this is just my bits and pieces. And this little patchwork denim tote was on sale on the Australian website for $325 recently. And yeah, this is going to be great in the summer. Really light. Nice zip on top. Side pockets. Whoops. Side pockets there. And oh, nearly that. Hold on. And one on the other side. Yep. So this is the little bag that will be going to the beach with me in the summer. And if you didn't see me unbox this bag, I'll put the video up there for you. Okay, so the next category is picnic in the park, which is quite apt really, given the video that I did on Friday. You know, about my wicker bag. Well, it's not actually my wicker bag anymore, because it was posted today to a new home in Queensland. But the bags that we take on picnics, we have one each. And they're both Marc Jacobs totes. There's one that's in a sort of a camo print. That's for him indoors. He takes that one, and I take this one. They're great, they're nylon, and these came out around the time when he was doing the little Yukita bag. Love the colours on this, love the pattern. It's a really simple bag, magnetic dot opening. Oops, just there, and it is really strong. Marc Jacobs lining. There's a zip pocket in here, which is great for your phone. Slip pocket over the other side, and you can pull the lining out, so if you get any bits or anything, you can get rid of them. You can give this a wipe over, because this is nylon, as you can hear. And we've had these bags sent, oh, and also, I've got a really handy bit as well. We've got a pocket down each side that take a small water bottle. So just sort of, hold on, let me zoom you out a bit more. Okay, so those are on the side here and here. And I think, just trying to think what year those would be. I think probably about 2009, 2010, approximately. Anyway, about 15 years old, and they are still as good as new, really. They're just brilliant bags. And these have been used a lot. These are also really good bags to take when we go flying, because, you know, you can just dump them on the floor of the plane, and planes that you hire are never always, you know, in pristine, neat and clean condition, so it's good to have a nylon bag in an aeroplane. Okay, so the next event, that was the word I was trying to think of at the beginning of the video. It's a list of events. Ugh. Some days, you know, the brain's just not, it's the cold, really. I blame it on the cold. It is so cold this evening, I can't tell you. Well, I can tell you clearly because I just did. Anyway, this occasion is a landmark birthday or a black tie event. And we don't get too many black tie events, but, you know, probably one a decade. Anyway, the bag I'd take to black tie event would be this gold Aspinall clutch. It's a nice sort of champagne gold. Classic clutch, no, very minimal branding. Just a little Aspinall down there. And you can either clutch her like that, or you can put the chain on. Okay, the chain is onto those little D-rings there and there. I need to zoom you out a fair bit to see this one. Okay, so you can just see it there. It's fairly long on me. So I usually just clutch this one. But, you know, it's good to have the option. Okay, so that's the black tie event. Done and dusted. Okay, now the next one is a wedding. Now, it would depend really if it was a winter wedding or, you know, spring wedding. But I think a fairly generic bag that you could take to any wedding is the little silver Lottie, again from Aspinall. They do good sort of occasion bags, Aspinall, and this, I love the fastening on this. You just flip it up like that, like a little letterbox opening. A little pocket on the back. And you can either, just get it closed. How I usually wear it is with this strap, doubled like that. You can make it longer if you want to wear it crossbody, but for me it's just about perfect there. And this is the small size Lottie. Love Aspinall bags. Their quality for the money is just amazing, really. Event number 10 is holiday or vacation. Now, because we live fairly close to the beach, if we went on holiday, we'd probably do a city break. So I like to take a bag that I can put everything in for a whole day. And I take my Chanel 25 in the medium size in the black wash denim. Perfect bag. It's got side pockets, just easy to open and close. It's just really functional. It's a great bag. I would highly recommend the Chanel 25. Apart from the price of it, you know, Chanel and prices, what do you do? Right, so there's a bonus category, which is an influencer event. I can't see me going to an influencer event, but if I did, I wouldn't want to take the same bag that anybody else had. So I'd probably take my vintage Chanel, which is 1994-96. It can't really get the date any closer than that. That's my black tweed. Gold-plated hardware. Beautiful chain. Just love it. Absolutely love this bag. It's really comfortable on the shoulder. It's a nice light bag because it's tweed. It's just gorgeous. This is without doubt my favourite bag. I mean, bags in the 90s, Chanel bags in particular, were really well made. They just had so much character, and this one has got this purse on the inside that you can unpop like that. Comes out of the bag. It's got a little kiss lock, and this is made of gros grain, and it's just perfect. Absolute perfection. All of this is gold plated, and she's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. She was the first pre-loved bag that I bought, well, designer bag that I bought. And it has pocket in the other side. It's just perfect. So I think for an influencer event, this bag would be pretty spot on. I don't think there'd be a risk of anybody else turning up with one of these. So that's my lovely vintage Chanel bag that I will never be parted from. Well, eventually I will, but you know what I mean. And those are my 11 bags. At this point now, I should be tagging somebody else to do this video, but I have checked everybody, and I can hardly find anybody who hasn't been tagged. I mean, Winnie BLV left a list, like, you know, a mile long of, you know, with all the names and basically that I would have tagged and more. So the only two people that I could find that haven't done this tag, and if you don't want to do it, fine. If you do, you know, it's a fun tag. So I'm going to tag Jack's Bag Attack and Mrs. Beauty and Luxury. That's it for this evening. On Friday, I have a new to me bag. So, you know, pre-loved bag, but really, really nice, really special. Well, I think so anyway. And if you've enjoyed this video or any of my other videos and you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd really appreciate it if you did. And if you have already subscribed, thank you. And also thank you for watching, thank you for listening to me. And as always, à bientôt mes amis, au revoir et bonsoir.